Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast. As we enter tonight's game, there is a clear favorite, RJ, in this one.
That's true. I can tell you something else. Underdogs do win, and they do hear all the noise, so let's let this game be decided on the court.
Here's the starting group for Kansas City. They've got MP. Jay Crowder out there with MP. Then it's MP. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the score by Kansas City. Pass to Dosunmu. The wide open look here for Vucevic. No good with the wing jumper. The Knights on offense and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
The drive by always a high flyer.
Ooh, that was nasty.
That's just filthy.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Vucevic. MP against Jones. Down low, MP, and MP throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And stolen by MP. And Kansas City pushing it up now. And that one's good, MP.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Jones looking for an opening. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania. Listen news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
Good strategy. Thank you, Shams. On the wing, MP. Back to MP. MP with a screen on Jones. The drive by MP.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Dosunmu. Still yet to score. And the rejection by MP.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
MP with a screen on Jones. MP finds MP.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Vucevic setting the pick for White. Shoots over Melton, and it's White missing. The Knights on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Rice dishes to MP. He can't hit that time. Great D that time for Vucevic. Outside, Jones. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Kansas City leading by 10. MP with a screen on Jones. Shot's good by Rice. Rice has got 8 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Vucevic. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
On the interior, Vooch, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Rice passes to Bain. And he banks in the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to White. Here's Vucevic. White, a screen on Bain. Now Buzelis. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Vucevic missing.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
MP with a screen on Jones. Rice dishes to MP. While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league with the intense media scrutiny. Social media news travels fast.
The Knights making some changes. Smooth comes in for Jay Crowder. And Troy in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Jones. Pick by Vucevic. Jones drives in over MP. Jones, no luck. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. It's a 14-point game. Wants to get it to Bain, and does. Kicks it out to MP. MP with a screen on Jones. And MP throws it down hard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Jones following the score by Kansas City. Pass to Buzelis. They double him with D. And stolen by MP. MP with the bounce pass. Here's Bain. And the by MP.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Jones. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Chicago. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Carter in for Jones. And then for Kansas City, Kings checked in for MP, and it's Mason in for MP. Now here's White. Scoreless thus far. No good from outside. And Roy with a clear path to the hoop. To the middle. Here's Smooth. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Carter, the pass to Vucevic. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Vucevic has got 6.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
King, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's White on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White can definitely get up and finish. He's got some sneaky athleticism.
Richard, what makes Kobe White such a hard player to guard is how many ways he can get a shot off at a lot of different angles.
Off the catch, on the bounce, pump fake, reload. He is comfortable in any situation, and his efficiency early on was his issue, but it has improved year over year.
And stolen by MP. Floats it up for MP. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Chicago with the ball, following the score by Kansas City. Huerter kicks to Carter. And stolen by MP. Oh, my goodness, what a play.
Oh, my.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? He's got some serious nerve going to that finish.
Oh, he just couldn't help himself, could he, Greg? Huh? Had the space, has the hops, why not? Now, here's Vucevic. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Carter, the pass to Vucevic. No good on the triple. Vucevic has gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. And the dunk by MP.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Carter. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Kansas City ahead by 26 points as we get ready. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Zach Collins is out there with Smith. Then it's Williams. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Terry in at the point guard. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Terry, following the score by Kansas City. Huerter setting the pick for Terry. With the drive, pass to Huerter. That 3 off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, and slam it down!
Yeah, that.
Did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. The Bulls making a switch here. Okoro's checked in. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Good on the second free throw. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. MP with a screen on Huerter. The drive by MP. Smooth misses. Outside Williams. Collins up top. Inside, Huerter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First, you have to appreciate Kevin Huerter's mindset on the floor. He always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Really left alone that time.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And MP throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Steps back. 11 feet away, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Bulls 3rd.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
So for the Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Smith. Kobe White comes in for Williams, and Jones subbed in for Carter. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey team, Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. On the wing, MP. Defended by Dosunmu. Mason misses. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And here's Herter outside. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. For 3, Roy buries it from 3-point range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
MP with a screen on Herter. Nifty move. A nice shot by Roy. Roy's got 5.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Drills it from outside.
And they may be leaning a little too heavy on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Rice passes to Smooth, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And first time out for the game called here for the Knights. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Kevin Herter. The Knights also changing it up. MP's checked in for Smooth. MP comes in for King. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Mason. Rice. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Collins setting the pick for White. Crafty move. Roy with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
For Chicago, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Bain. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
To the inside. Here's Bain. And MP throws it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. There's the double team with Roy. Buzelis, no one around him. No good with the triple. Buzelis has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. MP outside. Drills the three-pointer. Rice has got 19 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Jones. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bain. And here's MP for 3. And it's White with the rebound. The Bulls shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Collins, a screen on Roy. Goes the move, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Archie, you and I talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, you can't deny Ayo's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at reading defenses.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Kansas City also with a sub. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Roy.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Melton against White. Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by Kansas City. Bain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP with a screen on Jones. To the paint. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Bulls moving the ball around. And the Bulls with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bain drawn the double team. And here's MP for three. Hits it from three-point range.
For three.
Rice has got 22 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Vucevic is screen on Melton to end the run. And it's Vucevic missing.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
The three from MP. Chicago grabs the miss.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. Look at the moves from Buzelis. The big fella showing great quickness on the attack.
Down low, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Buzelis. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Outside, White. Here's Jones. Pass to Vucevic. And the rejection by MP. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. MP passes to Bing. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Wide at the elbow. And he drops it in from the low post. White's got 10 points in the game.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Rice passes to MP. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. White bounce pass. Here's Vucevic and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. He's got 8.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
MP from deep three-point land. And so it's Kansas City enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs. I think it. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Hart.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters.
And it's Kansas City's ball. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. MP with a screen on White. Floats it up for MP. It's taken away by Smith. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. Gets a very good look and converts.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Kansas City with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the Knights have possession. They've got Kevin Huerter. Collins is out there with Smith. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's White in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Huerter against Brogdon. Collins dishes to White. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
King's shot is off. It's White on the wing, guarded by Mason. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knights.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Outside Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the ball, Zach Collins.
So he gets them both. And it's Mason with the ball for the Knights. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And that one falls for Mason. And so he hits both. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Roy against White. It's Brogdon on the wing. Here's Smooth, and the dunk by MP.
Such a crisp ball coming from Brogdon. He gets it to him with a little bit of zip, on time and on target.
Poke loose, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the Bulls making a change here. Bruce Ellis has checked in.
Number 14, Modus.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. White finds Collins, and there it is for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That one misses for Collins. For Kansas City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And MP throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to White. Bulls moving the ball around. From outside the arc, Roy with the rebound. Roy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mason misses. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
A microwave scorer. That's what makes White so lethal. This man, he just shoots.
For Kansas City, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Mason.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And that one drops for him.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
The drive by MP. For 3, Brogdon. Rebound by Williams. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. All sorts of time, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
MP sets the screen for Roy. And another basket for Kansas City.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Mason against White. Pass to Herter. 5 on the clock. Outside White. Over Mason. And the rejection by MP. It's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Bruzelis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Bruzelis brings to the floor.
Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
For Kansas City, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. MP with a screen on White. And Roy, here we go. And the shot goes in. Roy's got 6 here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Bangs home the trifecta. White's got 22.
You see right there, White can be a dangerous three-point shooter.
MP with a screen on Jones. And MP throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Jones. He's got 19.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And MP throws it down.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Goes Fumu, pass to Vucevic. Good work there as it goes. And that's 21 points for Vucevic.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jones. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
To the inside. Vucevic down low. Covered by MP. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Mason. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
2 minutes.
He throws it down hard.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
White setting the pick for Buzelis. And it's White missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
For three, Roy. Buzelis grabs the board. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knights.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And they took charge when it counted and notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Mason against Jones. MP with a screen on Jones. Mason, the pass is smooth, and the shot is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
They double him with MP. Here's Buzelis. They get it back. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Inside. Vucevic with the bucket.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
White against Roy. MP with a screen on White. Roy with the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's the Knights winning this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA.